got civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. I'm getting far. Well, I'm kind of resigning, so why would I care? Head of culture department owns villa in Italy. Who gives a shit? There really isn't actually news in this town, is there? Cleanliness of city streets increased by 20%. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to work in our amazing car for a police chief. Do I not get to like take a police car home?
Cops don't
Because
use
like
the police
detectives
station
probably take like
cafeteria
their,
anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting
you know, they're
shoulder
kind of
to
like
shoulder
their
with your
undercover cars
partners.
home.
Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture.
Just to warn
on a
everyone about this game,
corpse.
there is a lot of this kind
The
of
main
stuff. There's a
thing,
lot of these like
don't
long.
look into anyone's eyes.
They're kind of almost
Could be
film
construed as an
noir-y type
invitation to sit
cutscenes.
together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Very Max Payne. Now I want to play Max Payne and just autosave every
My
4
deputy,
seconds.
Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs
That
to
guy
be
looks
ready
meek
tonight.
as shit right now.
Francis
The police
didn't
has
say
done a right
anything,
number
but
on him.
I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
You're finished, Francis. Get out of here! Right, would you like to receive some tips on how the game works? Show me what you got. I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. See, I want to click that, but I feel like that'd be stupid. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So, show me what you got, game. Show me what you got. Freeburg PD organises upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move, employees between shifts. Okay, let's have a look. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. God, I wish I had this guy. That fucking number's huge. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considered higher than average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. And individuals' level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Okay. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. Okay, so that's the bar down the side. Less energy your people have, the less reliable their work. And the policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel and make a critical error in the job. Sorry, I want to make sure I get through this stuff fast so we can get to the actual gameplay. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics hidden from view. God, I can't even fucking talk. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take a day off, while others like to drink too much. I'm guessing that's what the bottle means there. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behaviour of your employees. After all, you're a fucking police chief, mate. You should know what's going on. Right. I've got a pretty... Overall, the average looks at about 150. We've got all kinds of people, ranging from young, quite good woman to... I don't even know what to call that. Does she use like a mobility scooter to try and catch people? What is the point? I'm sure I'll get to fire her at some point. It'll be fine. Like 5 efficiency as well. That is just awful. SWAT. Can I just send SWAT to everything? Like to literally everything. Right. Responding to calls is bread and butter. The police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it takes your officers to travel back and forth. Makes sense. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay. We got easiest way to determine how difficult a task may be is to check how many units you're allowed to send to the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions can give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least 1 officer, because, you know, otherwise, I mean, these guys can't handle themselves unless Price goes with them. I mean, I know they've got guns and visors and bulletproof vests, but it's Price that does all the real fucking work with SWAT. Believe me. Right. Number of slots not the only thing they consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of the weapons and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case will be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder. That is vivid imagery right there, my friend. On a serious call can come in, or a call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Fuck. Anyone would actually fucking false alarm the police. No one has ever done that ever. Married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. What a prick. This woman, Purdy, because she's looking pretty purdy, is coming at you like Cleopatra. Why are you going that way? Surely it's that way. There's a fight at the cinema, the theatre. The theatre manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theatre security guard, as you do. Yancy, I want to save her in case anything like amazing happens. Like, I don't know, like that guy who tried to climb Trump Tower. I want to send her in. Right. This seems like shit's gonna go down, so take Austin with you, Yancy. Come on, Team Austin and Yancy, it's happening. Oh, I love the siren, and the music is beautiful. This is proper kind of... I feel so 40s right now. I mean, not that I would know what that feels like, but you know what I mean. Right, okay. What's happening? Oh, Stormy. What's going on here? When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. That's always a sign that everything went well if no one dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Well, do we really care about civilians? Really? I mean, if Price dies, I think nature's just going to take its course there anyway. If we're very honest about it. I mean, look at her. She's the only door-to-door she's really going to be doing is deaths. Right, dead cops will hurt your roster, no shit. And dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. That seems wrong. Offender caught, officer unharmed, beautiful. Easy. Good work, Purdy, get your ass back here. So give it a slap and send you on your way. Right, report. Offender caught, oh this is going well. This is going, civilians unharmed, we don't really care. Come on, everyone back to the station. We've got work to do. Armed robbery? 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun. So there's 3 of them. They've only got 1 shotgun to share? What a load of fucking pikeys. Right, let's send some serious... Let's roll in the big boys. They've robbed a videotape store and made up with a whole collection of adult... Of course they did. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Coachy, you're up. Price, I'm not even looking at you. Come on, you two. It's armed, so you better get 2 of you over there. What's going on here? Brother and sister clash with each other. Dead father's will. We don't dare separate them. Okay, Price, you are up. Okay, I want you to be the one. You know. Asano, you just watch. You just delegate. Price is going to be the one in there, strong arming them. She's going to be separating them, keeping them apart, throwing in the smackdown. That is what Price is well known for. The crippler crossfire. God, it's already... Oh. Assault in the ghetto. How has it been this long before I got an assault in the ghetto? Surely like 10 happen every hour. Passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and... Bastards! You know what? Should I send everyone? No. I'm taking Purdy back. And Yancy and Austin can go again, because they're the dream team. Okay. Purdy, you're staying here for the next call. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed because they're shit at their jobs, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. I really can't read. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. That's because I'm the chief. I'm not doing your fucking job for you. Sneak into the house, turn on the siren, knock on the door, open up police. Offender caught damn straight. Yeah, that's right. You just walk up to the door, knock on it, and tell them what to do. Oh. Oh, of Price. Price can't get any worse. She actually can't lose her 5 points. What a pile of shit. I bet, like, in her heyday, like 70 years ago, she was probably at, like, star rating of, like, 430,000. But, no, it's all gone downhill since that hip operation, hasn't it? Just bad. Right. Oh, got a report. The Dream Team strike again. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff. Yancey, I'm looking at you. God, look at that chiseled jaw. God, he's beautiful. Right. He looks a little bit like... Just me, or does he look a little bit like Michael Shannon? Yeah? I think he does. Right, I think I should stop thinking mainly about what these people look like. Everyone's back. End the day. Day 2, over. Done. Beautiful. If you think you need an extra couple of hands, a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. Yeah, because you're all my bitches. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody bound to make a mistake. I'm looking at you because, let's face it, you're fucking shit. End of the day, didn't get to do anything with the detectives, which I have to say, I'm sorry, but De Brito, I'm loving the name. That is such a detective name. Right. End the day. Day 2, over, done.
Used to
Cutscene.
be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin.
Well, look at him.
The past few weeks, I don't hardly
I've
recognize
never seen someone
my
so
old
dejected.
friend.
He looks like
In his
Woodhouse
younger
from
years,
Archer.
He reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
And from the sounds of it, to get yourself a retirement package, you're going to be doing a very similar thing, my friend. So
Called all of the people on that
don't be on
list
your high
today.
fucking horse too
Now they
soon.
know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000?
Fucking hell.
Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in
Well,
180
if you're going to
days?
try something different,
Well, you could earn it all above
Why not go
board
for
if
two?
you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack.
they
I
try and
remember
put the
what you
finger
said,
on
but
me. I'm their fucking
I
boss.
should probably
Get the shit
add
out.
one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Oh, Christopher Sand.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters.
One thing I do have to
Gives
say about this game
charity, rarely
is,
attends social events.
While I do quite like
An
the
avid
gameplay of
hunter,
it,
I hear.
when
Even
you're
dabbles
actually
in poetry.
answering the
You'd
calls
never
and everything
guess
during
he's
the
head
day,
of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
it does way too much with
Goes
the
back as
cutscenes.
far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
I don't want to
Frank, I
sound
don't want to hear you say
judgy,
that
but
name again.
Jack,
that
please
Sand guy sounds
listen
like a
to
bit of
me.
a bell
I'm
end.
in with these guys.
We agreed,
Yeah,
Frank.
well, you stay away from me,
That's
Frank.
not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there.
Yeah, I
Never
don't go
have,
anywhere
never
near
will.
Christopher Sand. I don't care how influential he is with all his money. I got morals, yeah? Construction of Cinema Museum. Postponed again. Oh, God, I've been waiting years for the Cinema Museum. I mean, don't you just hate it when you have to go to the museum and then go to the cinema? Anyway, Francis Kendrick announced his retirement date, and legendary... Oh, right, so he's gone. Fucking hell. Probably leaving about the same time as me then. Nice. And legendary singer... I mean, you've all heard of... you all know his stuff. Of course, his most famous song being his cover of the Fast Food song by the Fast Food Rockers. Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg, and I honestly can't wait. I am really excited. Anyway, that's day 2 done. Beautiful. That was day 2, right? Yeah, day 2 done. And next time we'll have day 3. I think there'll be some more gameplay elements introduced. Let's face it, there'll probably be a shit ton more cutscenes, because that seems to be this game's whole deal. But that's it for now. And if you're enjoying it, let me know. Put some comments down below. If you've got any ideas for games, if you've got any ideas for anything to add to the series, yeah, just let me know. And like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. So, see you soon. Bye.